Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your December reading, and happy birthday at the same time. Mwah. Happy solar return. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. Here the first card that I have is these three cards. I have the Pentacle, Ace of Pentacle, High Priestess, and the Hermit. So right away, Hermit and High Priestess. The Hermit in the story of the tarot went to see the High Priestess and found his inner light. And that is what is guiding him. His inner light, his truth, his authenticity, his soul, how to listen to his soul. And that is what is guiding him in this lamp there. Ace of Pentacle. There's an opportunity. There's a seed. There's a new grasp on how you see life and feel life. Then I have the Ace of Swords. All of this is bringing really clarity, or it's all part of the same thing. The clarity brings you this, or this process brings you clarity that will actually, Ten of Swords, finish a cycle of swords. Bottom of the deck I do have the Two of Wands, so that tells me that it will actually lead to a new way of doing things, a new path for you. Under that Ace of Pentacle with the High Priestess and the Hermit, I have the Eight of Wands and I have the Four of Wands. It's like understanding serendipity. It's like understanding that yes, everything is on the surface. I can celebrate life. I can trust this and make the moves from my higher self. The universe will respond. There's like this understanding. And under the understanding, the Ace of Swords, I have the Magician. And that concept is exactly, see, he has the eternity sign over his head. That the invisible actually feeds the visible, and so on. So by having that understanding, manifesting, once you are actually conscious of the invisible, of how you feel, how you think, where you vibrate, what are your deep beliefs, that is what is going to be implanted in this 3D world, that gives you the power of manifestation. And here under that I have the Page of Swords, so that clarity, you actually grasp it and use it to manifest, use it to create serendipity, to make moves, all up in the surface. Four of Wands, yes, it's celebrations and things like that. Some of you, that will happen. But the meaning of the Four of Wands, it's that capacity to be able to celebrate with others, because there's nothing behind the scene happening. Who you have with you are people that actually care for you. That's why we'll say, oh, it's a wedding, a bar mitzvah, whatever celebration you have with other people. But the principle of it is that everything is on the surface. Here, your Ten of Swords, finishing that cycle because you got the Ace. It's like you're getting the enlightenment before the dark night of the soul, because it's going to eliminate something that you've been dragging for so long that you didn't even notice that you were going into the Ten of Swords for a while. Here you got the clarity. Then that Ten of Swords will be more of a relief. The dawn coming up. Here, Seven of Wands under, and the Chariot. Standing your ground, holding your willpower, saying, I'm not going down that hill anymore at the end of the month. And there is the movement forward with the Chariot. If we look at just the major arcanas here, High Priestess and the Hermit. a connection, a soul lesson, a soul understanding that is guiding you, putting you in your power of manifestation, and there in control of your life, in control of your movement forward. The Chariot has that capacity of control. He's controlling two horses or two sphinx there going forward. And if his invisible and his visible are not completely aligned, it creates chaos. But here, it's going to create movement forward, aligned with your truth and your understanding. That's why he has that 8-pointed star on his forehead, on his crown, like the star card. And he has a laurel crown also, like the 6 of Wands or the World card there, that laurel circle of completion. All right, let's clarify this for you, Sagittarius. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, and I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Sagittarius, the month of December 2020, the last month of this unbelievable year. Sagittarius. Okay, let's go. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles with the, okay. Now we have the Pope. High Priestess and the Pope, they're like counterparts of the invisible and the visible. The Pope will actually apply discernment from cosmic intelligence into this world. That's why is religion, government, and things like that in a perfect world. So here I have the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles with that. So that kind of, I think it's the understanding of what created conflict. You know, when sometimes you try to move on and there seems to be sticks in front of you. Why aren't things so smooth? Why do I always encounter resistance? 5 of Wands is resistance. Because of something that isn't mature, that wasn't understood, that isn't aligned. If the 5 Wands would be mastered and aligned, they would create a pentacle, and that would be will over matter. 6 of Pentacles. This is almost conflict was coming out of the belief that life was hard, that life was sacrifice, that you know, like 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, you know, on each side of the 6. 5 of Pentacles is lack, abandonment, and all of that. 7 of Pentacles is I'm working, and there's no results. I have no fruits of life. The universe doesn't provide for me. The conflict came from that, and that gave you a kind of a grasp on what reality was for you. Here, that extra pentacle is bringing you to the 6 of Pentacles, where things are in a flow, where what the High Priestess is telling you, that part of you that has access to your soul, to cosmic intelligence and so on, is telling you is that life is even when we ourselves only give from our overflow, and shall receive out of pleasure and the overflow of the others, of the universe, and so on. If you're in sacrifice and lack, you receive sacrifice and lack. This is something that you are really understanding at the beginning of the month, and probably a leftover of last month, and you're coming in with this. Now, let's look at that Ace of Swords. King of Swords, Two of Cups. What you really understand is going to be, oh my God, this is how all the mirrors in my life actually work. And by actually putting yourself in the vibration of the Six of Pentacles, that is going to change the people around you. People that will be happy to give to you, happy to help, that will actually be there to support you, because you will be in a different dynamic. When it comes to work, it could be that all of a sudden you're acknowledged for what you do, you start being paid your due. In love, just the time, energy, attention, all the pentacles, to be more equal, because you will accept to start enjoying receiving and giving, not to receive something, but giving when you can, when it's an overflow and a joy, and functioning on that vibration. King of Swords, you're mastering this. Ten of Swords, that's the end of the cycle where your way of believing, your way of thinking used to bring you, used to hurt you. Feeling powerless, feeling betrayed, feeling all sorts of things. Here I have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yes, now my way of thinking is reaching my heart chakra. I can leave all of this behind and walk with Knight of Cups, my heart and my vibration into, where should I bring this? Where should I bring my heart? I am filled with love, and I am going to share that. I am not in lack. Two of Swords, you're making that decision. All right, let's look at the Eight of Wands now. That is under the Hermit and the High Priestess and so on. And then we'll have the Four of Wands. Eight of Wands, Spirit. Ace of Cup, Eight of Pentacle. This is, oh my God, I'm grasping the joy of doing, and this is from that perspective that I'm making moves. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. I'm doing this for you because I want to make you happy, and that's going to make you happy. Not because I want you to recognize me or I want you to whatever. No, out of my overflow of joy. Ace of Cup, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacle. And this is what is going to make me see results. Four of Wands, where I can have pleasure and fun with other people. You wanted to turn around and you flipped. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cup, Ace of Sword, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacle. You're starting the month, and here 10 of Pentacle. You were at the end of a cycle of Pentacle anyway. Now you're going to grow from this. Your world is going to grow. From this, your way of doing things, since we have the Two of Wands here, this new way of putting your willpower will actually bring you a brand new page in your life. Four aces. That's a beautiful new beginning, Sagittarius. And for like the return of your solar return here for your birthday, it's a beautiful gift. And that tells me that you really understood something in the past months. We do have Saturn that is back in Capricorn. And that is the best place for him because he is in his house. Best place to show us what we do wrong, what are the consequences of how we do things and how we think and all of that. We'll have it right in our face again. like in the spring. Yes, spring, summer, retrograded, now it's back. So we'll have kind of that second wave in every sense of the way. But it's like for a lot of you, Sagittarius, since you understood that second wave will be blessings. And that's what Saturn does. When we understand the lesson, it gives us a gift. And you're going to get it. And here with that, I have the Three of Cups. Yes, celebrating with others. Everything is clear. I am not attacked anymore. I am not struggling anymore. I am rising my vibration and making moves from my higher self. Let's look at that Magician, putting me right in the capacity to, here you go, Magician. Here is our High Priestess, Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. That cycle is finished. Here is our King of Swords again, and the Nine of Pentacles. I am independent. I know my worth. I understand that on a soul level. This is why my heart chakra is open. A lot of you, this new understanding will actually bring in your life people from your soul tribe, soulmates, good resonating people with whom you get along because you're from the same soul tribe. This is going to unblock that. Really feeling the connection of the people around that are already around you also. Let's look at the page. Oh, all right. Here is our Hermit, with the Knight of Wands. So, Empress under. This understanding is going to give you, see, you had the Ace of Wands, here the Knight of Wands. Here's that Sagittarius fire. Yes, I understand this, and this is giving me a thrill to live, to go and make it, because now I understand how the machine works. Let's look under your Six of Swords with the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups here. Seven of Wands. They're repeating the Ten of Swords with the Eight of Cups, and here is the Queen of Wands, and there you are. And that is going to be, she's the law of attraction. Law of attraction mirrors what we attract in our lives. Here, the way I was before, Eight of Cups, I understand with that Ten of Swords that wasn't fulfilling me the way I was, always like stumbling, searching, always in that lack of not enough. I don't feel the love from the others maybe. I don't feel the love from what I do and all of that. Here, that Ace of Cups is coming. Or you already grasp it because you listen to your soul and you're actually applying it with your Pope. Ten of Swords, this is going to be resolved. And here you're going to start attracting on a completely different level. Because here you're standing your ground. Seven of Wands. Let's look at that Chariot. Emperor. So, two major arcanas, and here Knight of Swords. Here's that truth. You're acting with it, and this is actually your divine masculine, whether you're a woman or a man. Your divine masculine, the part of you that is out there making the moves, serving you, making so that you have everything you need, and that your creativity is out there, you know. Your Emperor that is defending you, protecting you, providing for you. The Emperor within you, the Emperor outside of you, there. Movement forward on that level. Because you understood all of that. It is going to change the mirrors in your life, like I was saying. And for a lot of you, if you're single, that is going to allow the space for you to attract an emperor. And for you to act as an emperor also. We are both empress and emperor. But there you go. It's kind of stepping up or revamping, becoming an emperor. But you're starting the month with all these aces. So, and this is like a gift from everything you have learned and understood, yeah, in the past year. So I'm just going to write 4 aces because this is really a new beginning for you. All right? Well, happy birthday, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching and listening and subscribing. Let's help the channel grow if you like what I do. Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. Most of you know that I've been redoing my roof. Now it's closed up. There's insulation. I'm on plastic, but G-Proc will come. And if you want a private reading, the description is below. There's going to be an email to write to me, and I'll give you the information. And don't forget, on the new moon and full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back for the ones of you that were generous to give me help and support. So there you go. Namaste. Have a beautiful month of December, and Merry Christmas to all of you that celebrate Christmas, and to all of you that celebrate Hanukkah and all of it. And let's not forget the winter solstice on the 21st and the 22nd. May the daylight return. Namaste. See you next month. Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.